Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. The call for the fair catch.
Look like I got niggas hurt. Random niggas ain't returning kicks.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run.
Ooh, that should have been a pick.
Catch made, a lot of space now.
About time. Now I'm breaking tackle. Okay.
Touchdown, Tigers.
That should have been a pick.
Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Go.
Stop after a small.
Now y'all holding me with 1 yard. Come on.
Alabama goes to
True.
the line quickly. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. No shot to bring him down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and
nobody can bring him down.
Here. 4 tackles on 1 play. Get out of here. While I'm off the surface.
Gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
They create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football.
It's a pick. Good touchdown, boy. He ran right past this side.
And they'll set up for 3-18.
Okay.
It's good. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. No press here. The defense backing away. He'll throw it now.
Get this fucking game, bro. Fuck out of here, man. I need to getting that crazy shit on me.
Down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, goes beyond the sticks for the first down.
He's found some room at the 45. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He can't stop him. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Look at this. Look at this.
Not able to hook up there.
Stop.
Incomplete.
Man with you, bro. Seen this shit happening before the ball release. Get out of here.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped offside. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
Come on, ass niggas.
Getting set to kick the ball off.
LSU, bro. These niggas out here playing like stars. I think South Carolina right. These niggas out here trash.
the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun,
Thank
it's a
you.
handoff.
Thank you. Read the play to read it.
Able to bring him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still
There you
early
go.
in this game, but
There
the
you
fact
go.
that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket.
Oh my God!
They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Skip it. Wow.
Tackle made at the 41. That's
Good
first
play.
down yardage.
Good play. That was me. Good play. Way not to force it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Tired of this.
And that run produces a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Good play.
It's Contreras. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Good play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Y'all got to be
He's able to
better
find
than
some
that.
room before they finally bring him down. Here's the second down play. Now they're running on the toss. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Handoff taken, followed
There you
by
go.
a tackle.
There you
They
go.
tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They try to run it with the option.
Come on, this game is dumb. Why would you come down on that? That's
He
fucking
scored
stupid.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown,
Got
Alabama.
option 30.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long
terrible.
drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on
That's
that
awful.
drive.
Fucking awful.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And it's caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Offense looking to throw the ball.
You better roll him up.
The left sideline.
Better roll him up. Good playing.
And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
Got me on the fucking corner.
Ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper.
And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Play call.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, they're going to throw the football, trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move, looking deep.
Oh my God, he's still on that pick that shit.
And the pass is dropped incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. They'll go hurry up here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Second down play coming up. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe?
That's it. That's all good. Live with it.
The game moves the ball to the 34. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll feed the back again.
But come on. This nigga here gets some of the craziest shit ever. I'm conservative. Fuck out of here.
They chase him down. Touchdown, Bama. Wills his way to the end zone.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
What? Come on, bro. I'm not. My fault, I guess. Should have been on the 3rd.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
My fault. Shit's still my fault.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
My fault.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's going for a big play downfield.
Yeah, right.
Pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Come on, man.
Complete. A lot of contact. No flag.
Shit, this nigga getting just the fucking ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion.
Right.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop it?
Right.
So a great return following the pick.
No, just trash like that. Fuck out.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal here.
Okay.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
No, my seat should have been conservative, bro.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powers through. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Hand off to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he'll just
you better pick that shit off.
The middle of the field.
And
this is drives would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. Brought down to the 47, and that was crazy.
Waiting on that.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And now the running back's got it again.
Right.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's 2nd down here. Back's got it again.
Yeah.
Bulldozing
This game is silly.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, tie. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
I'm tired.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, he catches that shit. Yeah, right.
37 for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The offense going with the hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will line up 4 plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Just trying to get rid of it. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. So early for the offense to push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
This shit about to get fucking deleted.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
He's about to get hella deleted.
Defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen pass to the running back. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Good screen.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Yeah, fuck it. Man, this game is trash, bro.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Fucking right.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance to really secure victory here.
They'll try to run for the first down.
I guess, man.
Alabama. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown.
I ain't seen an energy meter pop up on that nigga one time. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watch it. What a game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Yeah. My nigga can't even break.
Good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Look at this shit. Get right.
Behind the line, he'll lose 6 there.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
We did their job.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Trying to get the ball to the perimeter on the jet sweep.
See, I just slid off on me. I
just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Look at that. Shit is weird, bro.
Well, let's give credit to the
no way in
offensive
here.
line here.
Slide right through the fucking man.
The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Yeah, because of that fucking dumbass slide off the man shit.
Costly holding
Shit
penalty
crazy.
there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They're going to run it.
Yeah.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go.
It's the ball.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. That's
What a
enough for a
catch.
first down.
Jesus, man.
Tackle
Fuck
to
out
the
of here.
28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Like crazy as fuck. Sorry.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Runs right over the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice solid victory.
And the defense takes the timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Ball back at the 6 for a second and go up that loss. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Just letting you get the ball. We don't even try to attempt to make a play.
They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for.
I do all this extra shit.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move.
Look at this shit.
Complete. What a grab by the receiver right here at the sideline. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.